Hey y'all, Kiddo MC Missy. Just wanted to pop on here. I've put out a couple of videos since we've been in this shutdown mode. Um, I hope everybody is doing well and staying healthy and, you know, just doing great. We're doing okay. Hanging around the house. We've done a few things, here and there. A couple of days ago, I'm trying to think what, I think maybe it was Friday night. Friday night, we had a terrible, terrible hailstorm. Hail the size of golf balls, if not maybe a little bit bigger than that. Um, I have a couple of places on my windshield that are messed up, well, cracked. Hit it in a couple of places. Of course, a lot of little dents in my hood of my car, the top of my car, a couple of places where the trim got hit, pretty hard. Dents that just aren't going to be able to, pop out or whatever. It's parts that are going to have to be replaced. There's been a lot of damage around in my neighborhood. Some people their windshield completely busted and broke, fell in, or their back windows. Windows on people's houses broken, bashed in. My mom lives just not even 5 minutes up the road. She had two of her bedroom windows all were broken, and like the windows are gonna have to be replaced. She's got to have a new roof. I think we're gonna have to have a new roof. Um, my son's car managed to not really get that much damage. It hit a couple of his um, hubcaps, knocked them off, and they're so beat up that we can't put them back on. Which I know that's not that bad of a deal, but anyway, it was just crazy. And I mean to tell y'all, when it started, um, it hit our bathroom window. My husband was in there getting ready to take a shower, and he came flying out, and he goes, "Oh my gosh, what just hit the side of the house?" And then he realized it was hailing, and um, it was pretty bad. There's a lot of damage here. It hailed it hailed so hard, and the pieces of hail were so big that where it hit the ground, it's made little like pivots in people's yards and stuff. But it was just crazy. It was like, yeah, that's a great thing to have happen right now on top of everything else. My sister and her husband's house, they had like the painter, they got their outside of their house repainted. The painter had left at like 7ish, finished painting the house. This hit at about 9, 2 hours later, knocked big chunks of paint off the masonite, and turned around and messed it up pretty bad. Um, just leaves everywhere. They had just built a new pool. There was, whole bottom of their pool was covered in leaves, and I know, to some people that's not that big a deal. I have not heard of any deaths or injuries. I have not heard any. That doesn't mean there's not any. But wow, I mean, to deal with something like that when we're already dealing with this other thing, and it's just, that was crazy. That was just crazy. Um, I think I've told some of y'all I live in Louisiana, and our governor announced today he is extending our stay at home order until May 15th. I've just been watching Amazing Lucas. I don't know if y'all know who that is. He's a conservative guy on YouTube. The Amazing Lucas, I think, is the name of his channel. Y'all can go check it out. I really, really like him. anyway, I was just watching him. He's doing, the video I'm watching right now is him talking about that crazy, I think it was a Harvard professor that was wanting the United States to ban homeschooling. They won't. They don't want parents teaching their kids. I have. I do work in a public school, um, but I do know quite a few parents that homeschool their kids, and their kids end up being very smart. Um, they're very empathetic towards other children. Um, a lot of times they do very well on standardized testing, like when they get ready to, you know, take their leap every year, or when they get ready to take their ACT or the SATs or whatever. They're very smart. So some of this, I mean, y'all, the craziness has just come out. This has brought out some of the craziest things I've ever seen. Um, I think I stated in my last video, I was telling y'all about a couple of documentaries to watch. I have since suggested or recommended those same documentaries to other people. They've gone and watched them, really liked them, and now they just want more and more and more. Um, I've also started watching a guy, I think his name is Trey Smith, Trey Smith, and he wrote a book. He's written a couple books, but a lot of it is, I'll tell you, the documentary that caught my attention was called Nephilim, I think. Anyway, y'all go to his channel and check it out. I think his website is called God in a Nutshell, all one word, godinanutshell.com. And he's very, he's kind of different. He's kind of eccentric. Eccentric. I cannot say that word. But he's very, the things that he talks about. I love the Bible. I love to read my Bible, study my Bible. I don't do it as much as I should. But, when I do, I really get into it. But he's a Christian, but he really brings the Bible to life and explains what he thinks a lot of things in the Bible mean through a lot of scientific thought and figuring out what some verses really do mean. He talks a lot about things that are in, like, the Old Testament, like the prophecies, and kind of likes to talk about kind of the mysteries of the Bible. Some words that, some scripture you may read and you don't really understand it, so you just kind of keep reading through it. But he really will take those verses and pick them apart. And like I said, he is a Christian, so he's not picking them apart as far as doubting it. He's picking it apart to try to understand it himself and try to help other people understand it better. He's very, like I said, he's very eccentric, and he's very, he's really different. He has a very different style in the way that he explains some of the videos, some of the things that he's talking about. Nephilim, or Nephilim, I don't remember how you say it. It talks about kind of angels and demons, and I'm not going to tell you more about it than that. But anyway, it was very, very interesting. Dug up a lot of history, a lot of things like that, you know. It was very interesting. It's just somebody that I've come across. I don't even remember how I found him. Oh, I know what it was. I was listening to somebody not long ago that does not believe in the Trinity. Do not believe that Jesus is God. Um, and it just, I don't know, it just got me to thinking and praying about it and reading my Bible and trying to find whatever I could find, you know, just to clarify in my mind. I mean, I already knew what I thought about it, but it was just something that, I mean, he presented a very good argument, but anyway, I was very surprised to hear him say it. But anyway, I don't think that would be anybody that y'all would know who I was talking about, but I don't know. And then I guess looking for that, and I was looking for other YouTube videos, finding out how other people explained it, um, pulling scripture out, either proving it, excuse me, my nose itches, proving it or disproving it. I don't know. When something sparks my interest like that, I just start digging. Anyway, I came across this guy. He's very interesting. He's very different. When you first listen to him, especially on the video about Nephilim, he has a very different style of narration, of explaining things. And at first I was like, I don't know how much longer I can listen to him. Like, that kind of drives me nuts. But, you know, it's okay. So, anyway, I got off on a tangent. Sorry. But anyway, just wanted to pop on here and just kind of let y'all know some things that are going on. And, you know, oh, I did get on today. I don't know why, but we have Apple Music. That's an account in our, you know, that my family, the four of us, share. And sorry, my nose is itching. It does it every time. And I've just kind of really started liking the song "The Get Up" by Blanco Brown. What's another one I like? Oh, "Old Town Road" by Billy Ray Cyrus, and somebody else sings it with him. Anyway, and I got to thinking, I really like to dance. I love music. And so I was like, I wonder if there's line dances to these. So I searched it on YouTube and found a lot. So I was just kind of learning some of those today, just kind of break up the boredom and get a little movement in, and, you know, something different to do, something fun to do. But anyway, I'll let y'all go because this is going on almost 14 minutes, and it takes forever to upload when it gets that long. But anyway, y'all take care. I'm going to go, and don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and share this video with somebody you think might like it. If you're a subscriber, thank you for subscribing. I would love to have you as a subscriber. I don't have I don't have a lot of subscribers, but, you know, whatever. Anyway, y'all take care, and hugs, love, and keep on. Talk to y'all later. Bye.